Welcome back to Bible reading. I'm here with this guy and the other guy that you can't see.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're not.
Hello.
You know what? Let's get rid of Mr. Euro-Asian man.
Wow. European Europe.
1 Chronicles 3. Truly, David had these sons who were born to him in Hebron. The firstborn Amnon of Ahinoam the Jezreelite. The second Daniel from Abigail the Carmelite. The third Absalom, the son of Maacah, daughter of Talmai, king of Geshur. The fourth Adonijah, the son of Haggith. The fifth Shephatiah of Abital. The sixth Ithream, from his wife Eglah. Therefore, 6 were born to him in Hebron, where he reigned for 7 years and 6 months. Then he reigned for 33 years in Jerusalem. Now, in Jerusalem, sons were born to him, Shammua, and Sobab, and Nathan, and Solomon. These 4 from Bathsheba, the daughter of Amiel. Also, Ibhar, and Elishama, and Eliphalet, and Noga. That is dangerously close. And Nepheg. That is also dangerously close. And Japhia. Indeed, also Elishama, and Eliada, and Eliphalet. 9.
Speaking of dangerously close, I'm just like I could find in their place.
All these were sons of David, aside from the sons of the concubines. Wait, what? All these were sons of David. Okay, aside from the sons of the concubines. So his concubines cheated on him.
Or they had children before. Yeah, okay.
Okay. And they had a sister, Tamar. Oh no. Not her again. I remember the story. Now, the son of Solomon was Rehoboam, from whom Abijah conceived a son, Asa. And from him there was born Jehoshaphat, the daddy of Jehoram. And Jehoram conceived Ahaziah, from whom there was born Jehoash. Are you paying attention, Terry? Because there will be a test.
No, let me still taking notes.
Oh, you read the Bible. Name all the characters.
And his son, Amaziah, conceived Azariah. Amazing. Then Jotham, the son of Azariah, conceived Ahaz, the daddy of Hezekiah, from whom was born Manasseh. Then too, Manasseh conceived Ammon, the daddy of Josiah. Now the sons of Josiah were these: the firstborn Johanan, the second Jehoiakim, the third Zedekiah, the fourth Shalom. From Jehoiakim was born Jeconiah and Zedekiah. The sons of Jeconiah, the captive, were Shealtiel, Melchiram, Pedaiah, Shenazar, and Jechamiah, Hoshama, and Nedebiah. From Pedaiah there rose up Zerubbabel and Shimei. Zerubbabel conceived Meshulam.
This entire beginning so far just sounds like you're having a stroke.
I mean, I am.
It really sounds
nice
like
of
that.
you to notice. Ananiah and their sister Shelobith, as well as Hashubah and Ohel and Berechiah and Hasadiah. Jushab Hesed. 5. Now, the son of Hananiah was Pelatiah, the daddy of Jeshiah, whose son was Rephiah. And his son was Arnan, from whom was born Obadiah, whose son was Shechaniah.
I mean, with names like these, it's no wonder like people were accused of speaking in tongue, you know?
I don't have anything to say about this. The son of Shechaniah was Shemaiah.
Someone's fucking pulling my leg here.
Do it, Krotan. I know you're thinking of it.
Shemaiah?
No! I meant the Shemaiah he.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
The son of Shechaniah was Shemaiah, whose sons were these: Hattush and Igal and Bariah, but I hardly know her, and Neariah, but I hardly know her, and Shaphat, 6 in number. The sons of Neariah, but I hardly know her, Elioenai, and Hiskiaj, and Azrikam. 3. The sons of Elioenai, Hodaviah, and Eliashib, and Peliah, and Akub, and Johanan, and Delaiah, and Anani. 7. Nani? Sorry, Nani.
Okay, so
What's up, man?
like the first part is all this, like he conceived those and that, and in the end he makes a little summary, like
Yeah, just in case you missed it the first time.
Your camera's lagging again, by the way, and I don't fucking understand why.
Nice.
like the first
I
part
see.
seems so redundant.
The entire
After-
book is literally just speedrunning the Bible. It's like the
yeah,
test to see if you paid attention.
okay.
Clearly you didn't.
No.
1 Chronicles 4. The sons of Judah: Paris, Hezron, and Carmi, and Hur, and Shobal. Truly, Reiah, the son of Shobal, conceived Jahath. From him were born Ahumai and Lahat. What a mad Lahat. These are the kindred of the Zorathites. This is the stock of Etam, Jezreel, and Ishma, and Itbash. No, Itbash. Oh, it's Itbash. Itbash, this
Itbash,
fucking
yeah.
book. And the name of their sister was Hazelel Pony.
That's a little pony.
Yes, it
Wrong,
has a
that's
little
what it
pony.
fucking says.
Has a little pony. That's amazing. I love it.
Hold on, I'm adding a comment to the Bible. Hello, cat peasant.
That's your boy Cat Peasant.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Anyways, now Penuel was the daddy of Gedor, and Ezer was the daddy of Husha. These are the sons of Hur, the firstborn of Ephrathah, the daddy of Bethlehem. Truly, for Ashur, the daddy of Tekoa, there were 2 wives, Hela and Nara. And Nara bore to him Ahuzam and Hefer and Temeni and Hahashtari. These are the sons of Nara. And the sons of Hela were Zareth, Izar, and Ethnan. Now Kos conceived Anub.
I swear to God.
Yeah, you do?
Someone just sat there, fucking making up names for like an hour straight.
Would you? I mean, I can also read it as a nub, if you prefer. I don't know which one is better.
Both are pretty fucking
Over good. Yeah.
Now Kos conceived Anub and Zobeba and the kindred of Aharhel, the son of Haram. Now Jabez was renowned, more so than his brothers, and his mother called his name Jabez, saying, "For I bore him in sorrow." Truly, Jabez called upon the skies of Glasgow, saying, "If only, when blessing, you will bless me, and will broaden my borders, and your hand will be with me, and you will cause me not to be oppressed by evil." And Skytus granted to him the things for which he prayed. Now Chelob, the brother of Shuha, conceived Meher, who was the daddy of Ashton. Then Ashton conceived Bethrapha and Pasea, and Tehinnah, the daddy of the city of Nahash. These are the men of Rekha. Now the sons of Kenaz were Othniel and Sariah, and the sons of Othniel were Hepheth and Meonotai. Meonotai conceived Ophrah, but Sariah conceived Joab, the daddy of the valley of artisans. For indeed, there were artisans there.
Ooh.
Hey, Terrace, I have an idea for a rule. No shit, Sherlock.
Oh,
You're free to edit, but I'm gonna drink either way.
yeah, might as well. I'm too
Mhm.
lazy to edit. I haven't yet mentally recovered from the past 10 minutes.
Truly, the son of Chelob, the son of Jephani.
He
The
wasn't very
sons
funny.
of Chelob, the son of Jephani, were Iru and Ella and Nam. And the sons of Ella, Kenaz. Also, the son of Jehalelel, Ziph and Zipha. And they're both Ziph. Zip, Zipha, the Ziphist.
Zip, zip, and zippy.
Ziph, Zipha, Tyria, and Azarel. And the sons of Ezra, Jetha, and Meret, and Epha, and Jalon. And he conceived Miriam, and Shammai, and Ishba, the daddy of Eshtemor. And then his wife, Judiah, bore Jared, the daddy of Gedor, and Heber, the daddy of Soko, and Jekuthiel, the daddy of Zanoah. Now, there were sons of Bithia, the daughter of Pharaoh, whom Mered married. And the sons of his wife, Hodiah, the sister of Naham, the daddy of Keilah the Garmite, and of Eshtamoa, who was from Macathi. Macathi? Paris, you've got a job to do. I highlighted it for you, it's 419.
What
the fuck? And the sons of Shimon, Amnon and Rinna, the son of Hanan and Tilon. And the sons of Ishi, Zohath and Ben-Zohath. The sons of Shelah, the sons of Shelah, the son of Judah, the daddy of Leka, and Leda. Hold on, let me see. And Leda, the daddy of Maresha, and the kindred of the house of the workers of fine linen in the house of the oath. And he who caused the sun to stand still, and the men of lying, and secure, and burning, who were leaders in Moab, and who returned into Lehem. What? What did I just read?
I don't know, but I don't want. Can you unread it? Is that a thing? Unread it.
Harris. So, as I said, and who returned into Lehem. Now, these words are ancient.
Oh no.
That's what it says. I don't know what that means, but they are ancient. These are the potters.
Good to know.
These are the potters living in the plantations and in the hedges, with the king in his works, and they were dwelling there. The sons of Simeon, Nemuel and Jemin.
What? What?
I forgot about that one, but it's a welcome thrust of joy. The sons of Simeon, Nemuel and Jem in your ass, Jared, Zerah, Shaul. Shalom his son, Mibsam his son, Mishma his son. The son of Mishma.
Wait, he's cactus. That's not a find and replace. Oh wait, no.
As
That's
if.
That's the one we did. No, because I do remember changing some things manually without doing a find and replace for all of them.
Nice.
But no, that's literally the last one we done.
Hold on. It's getting too hot in here after that one.
Ooh.
Feel a little too hot and aroused.
Moist.
The sons of Mishma. Amuel his son, Zechar his son, Shimei his son. The sons of Shimei were 16, and there were 6 daughters.
Wow.
Well, at least the daughters were not 6. I mean, what? But his brothers did not have many sons, and the entire kindred was not equal to the sum of the sons of Judah. Now they lived in Beersheba, and Moladah, and Hazar Shual, and in Bilhah, and in Ezem, and in Tolad, and in Bethuel, and in Hormah, and in Ziklag, and in Beth Markaboth, and in Hazar Susim. Now we're speaking in fucking tongues.
Yeah.
And in Bethbiri and in Sharaim. These were their cities until King David. And their towns were Etam and Ain, Rimmon and Token and Ashen. 5 cities.
Rimmon? Okay.
You're into that, I know. 5
Yeah,
cities, with all their villages on every side of these cities as far as Baal. This is their habitation and the distribution of the settlements. And there were Meshobab and Jamlech and Joshua, the son of Amaziah, and Joel and Jehu, the son of Joshibiah. I wonder if there's also a Joshisela. The son of Sariah, the son of Aziel, and Elioenai and Jacobah. How do you? And Jeshoiah and Isaiah, yeah, and Adiel and Jesimiel and Benaiah, as well as Zizah, the son of Shiphi, the son of Elon, the son of Jediah, the son of Shimri, the son of Shemaiah. These were the names of the leaders in their kindred, and they were multiplied greatly within the houses of their marriages. And they set out so that they might enter into Gedor, as far as the Estonian Valley, and so that they might seek pastures for their flocks. And they found fat and very good pastures, and a very wide and quiet and fruitful land, in which some from the stock of Ham had lived before. So then, those whose names have been written above went forth in the days of Hezekiah.
I brought a lemon.
That I just noticed how dangerously close that one sounds to something a German should not say. The king of Judah. And they struck down the inhabitants who had been found there with their dwellings, and they wiped them out, even to the present day. And they lived in the place of them, because they found very fat pastures there. Also, some of the sons of Simeon, 500 men, went away to Mount Seir, having as leaders Pelatiah and Neariah and Raphiah and Uzziel, the sons of Ishi. And they struck down the remnant of the Amalekites, those who had been able to escape, and they lived there in place of them even to this day.
Now, what is this day?
Whenever this was written.
Which was?
Well, at the very least 2 years ago.
I think it may be a Tuesday. I'm
Well,
not sure.
One of you two got yourself a task now. Unless you want to continue reading.
I added lemon to my strange drink. It's beer, chili flavored honey mead, and now lemon.
Have you ever tried adding lemon to an energy drink, like, I don't know, Monster Energy or anything of those?
What's the pun here?
Le Monster Energy.
Oh.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
So, shall I continue, or do you want to take over?
Sometimes I wonder why I even talk with Skype, is because he always lays these traps, and I'm always wondering.
So what you're saying is you're into traps?
Yes. Apparently.
Otherwise
I wouldn't talk to you.
I know. Well, actually, you know a very good trap. I think we all know a very good trap here.
Hold a refund.
Okay, I guess I'm continuing. 1 Chronicles 5. Also there were the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Glasgow. For indeed he was his firstborn, but when he had violated the bed of his daddy, his right as firstborn was given to the sons of Joseph, the son of Glasgow, and he was not reputed as firstborn. Yeah, that's thanks, Sherlock. When you forfeit your right as firstborn, you no longer are reputed as firstborn. Thank you.
That's how that works.
Moreover, Judah, who was the strongest among his brothers, from his stock leaders sprung up, but the right of firstborn was reputed to Joseph. So then, the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Glasgow, were Hanok and Palu, Hezron, and Carmi. The sons of Joel, Shemaiah, his son, Gog, his son, Shemai, his son, Micah, his son, Reiah his son, Baal his son, Bera his son, whom Tilgath-Pilneser, the king of the Assyrians, led away captive, and he was a leader in the tribe of Reuben. Now his brothers and all his kindred, when they were being numbered according to their families, had as leaders Jeiel and Zechariah. Now Bela, the son of Azaz, the son of Shema, the son of Joel, lived in Aroah, as far as Nebo and Belmeon. Just had another idea for a very risky rule. Whenever a name is mentioned and then the fourth generation before them is also mentioned, like son of, who is the son of, and so on, if we go back by 4 generations or more.
I
you
like
want us
liver.
to die?
I enjoy liver failure.
I told you it's a risky rule, but
Yeah.
I mean, we could also go only 2 generations if you really want to die.
Oh, please no.
And he lived toward the Estonian region, as far as the entrance to the wilderness and the river Euphrates. For indeed, they possessed a great number of cattle in the land of Gilead. Then, in the days of Saul, they battled against the Hagarites and put them to death with one F. And they lived in place of them in their dwellings throughout the entire region that looks to the Estonian of Gilead. Truly, the sons of Gad lived in the opposite region from them, the land of Bashan, as far as Salakah. Joel the head, and Shepham the second, then Janai and Shaphat in Bashan. Truly, their brothers, according to the houses of their kindred, were Michael, and Meshullam, and Sheba, and Jerai, and Jachan, and Zia, and Eber. 7. These were the sons of Abihail, the son of Huri, the son of Jeroah, the son of Gilead, the son of Michael, the son of Jehishai, the son of Jadu, the son of Buz, along with their brothers. The sons of Abdil, the son of Guni, the leader of the house in their family. There's a comma, and then they continue with an uppercase and. Okay, sure. And they lived in Gilead, and in Bashan, and in its towns, and in all the suburbs of Sharon, as far as the borders. All these were numbered in the days of Jotham, the king of Judah, and in the days of Jeroboam, the king of Glasgow. The sons of Reuben and of Gad, and the 1/2 tribe of Manasseh, men of war, carrying shields and swords and bending the bow, and trained for battle, 44,760, advancing to the fight. They struggled against the Hagarites, yet truly the Jeturians and Naphish and Nodab offered assistance to them.
Nodab.
And the Hagarites were delivered into their hands, and all who were with them, for they called upon Skytis while they did battle. And he heeded them, because they had trusted in him. And they seized all that they possessed, of camels 50,000, and of sheep 250,000, and of donkeys 2,000, and of men 100,000 lives.
What are uwuls?
It's not. No, what do you mean, uwuls?
It's rules.
Of came uwuls 50,000. What?
It's an animal. How do you describe a Cape Uwul?
Right, okay.
It's like it's like a desert horse.
Okay.
Skytis, I think I got another drinking rule. Whenever I find and replace entirely butchers a word in an unintended way,
Sure.
you drink.
Just make sure you add it to the sheet.
I use plus.
Does it work retroactively?
You want me to die of alcohol poisoning?
Okay, Krotan, here's a little thinking exercise. Figure out what Cape Uwuls is.
Yeah, okay, I get. Yeah. Now I see it, but. Still, if you're reading it like this, it's a bit confusing.
Oh, really? And the rest of the Bible is not confusing, though, right? This is easy to
No,
follow.
not at all. Just your edits. They make it completely
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's added,
unintelligible.
it's added to the sheet, which means we have to train.
I already did. I'm way ahead of
Okay.
you. And many fell down wounded. For it was a war of the large. And they lived in place of them until the transmigration. Wait, where did the trans people move? Also, the sons of the one half-tribe of Manasseh possessed the land from the parts of Bashan as far as Baal, Hermon, and Senir and Mount Hermon. For certainly, their number was immense. And these were leaders of the house of their kindred, Epher and Ishi and Eliel and Azriel and Jeremiah and Hodaviah and Jadiel, very valiant and powerful men and renowned leaders in their families. But they abandoned the skytes of their daddies, and they fornicated after the skytesses of the peoples of the land, whom skytes took away before them. And so, the skytes of Glasgow stirred up the spirit of Pul, the king of the Assyrians, and the spirit of Tilnazar, the king of Azur. And he took away Reuben and Gad and the one half tribe of Manasseh. And he led them to Helah, and to Habor, and to Hara, and to the river Gozan, even to this day. Hold on. Oh my god, just glancing at the next chapter, I just see way too many names. This entire book is
I
literally
just see
going to be
conceived. Like the only word I
okay,
see
you're
is
drinking
conceived.
every time the word conceived.
Yes.
Why is it? Yeah, why
I'll just
conceived?
Do
I just have the bottle.
Do a
Bummed.
count for the word conceived on this document. One.
I mean, if you're just glancing at it, you just see the word conceived 1,000 times.
1 Chronicles 6. The sons of Levi, Gershom, Kohath, and Merari. The sons of Kohath, Amram, Ishar, Hebron, and Uzziel. The sons of Amram, Triple Arab, Osmosis, and Miriam. Way. Terrace, I'm gonna need your focus, because this has been a long time. But you remember Triple Arab, right?
Yes.
And wasn't his wife like a non-believer? And that caused like some issues between Osmosis and him, because Skytis was like, "Hey, your brother's wife is a non-believer," or something along those lines.
I vaguely recollect that being an issue with someone. I can't recall if it was Triple A Rip.
Okay, but here's the thing: wasn't Triple Arab's wife called Miriam?
I can't remember.
Go find out, because now it says the sons of Amram, Triple Arab, Osmosis, and Miriam. Does this mean Triple Arab did some gay incest, or Miriam did gender reassignment surgery, or is Miriam just a name for both male and female, or just like with the Bible you never know? So I'm just making sure. You also highlighted the space, so you're looking for conceived space. So if a sentence happens to end with conceived, you won't find it. Get owned.
No, I've already found.
Okay.
I'm just making a comment in a really random spot.
The sons of Triple Arab, Nadab and Abihu, Eliezer and Ithamar. Eliezer conceived Phinehas, and Phinehas conceived Abishua. Truly, Abishua conceived Buki. Buki conceived Uzi. Uzi conceived Zerahiah, and I'm having a stroke. And Zerahiah conceived Meraioth. Then Meraioth conceived Amariah, and Amariah conceived Ahitub. Ahitub conceived Zadok. Zadok conceived Ahimaaz. Ahimaaz conceived Azariah. Azariah conceived Johanan. Johanan conceived Azariah. Wait, what? We're going full circle. Hold. Ahimaaz conceived Azariah. Azariah conceived Johanan. Johanan conceived Azariah.
The family tree is just a circle.
Literally, I mean, I know the meme of it's a circle, but more in the sense of there's a closed loop of some sort because incest, but this is a literal circle.
It's a never-ending loop.
The creativity
it's just a phenomenon that just happens in the world.
I just like how some names are just completely overused, and then every now and then you just get a name drop of like, oh yeah, 15 new names just dropped. Here you go. And then like, okay, we're going back to the good old stables, and we're just reusing the same names again. Just What?
Yeah.
Incredibly cursed.
He
Honestly.
is the one who executed the priestly office in the house that Solomon built in Jerusalem. Now Azariah conceived Amariah. Wait. If you look back a little further, I see
Yeah.
something. We're going. Wait, we're going. So it's a circle within a circle. The plot thickens. Okay, now Azariah conceived Amariah, and Amariah conceived Ahitub. Oh my god, it's a circle in a circle with another circle intersecting the circle. And Ahitub conceives a dog. Ah!
It's like one of those illusions where you have like three things looping in each other, and that's like a like a donut thing. Like one of
Yeah.
those like really weird 3D shapes.
Shalom conceived Hilkiah, and Hilkiah conceived Azariah. Okay, well, I think we got our thumbnail, Terrace. You're gonna have to figure out how to draw that family tree.
Oh, you mean like a family spider web?
Not
with
even
no
that.
edge.
It's just a
It's a
family.
round. It's a round.
It's a family.
spider web.
It's a random assortment of lines.
It's a family spider web, but it's round.
Shalom conceived Hilkiah, Hilkiah conceived Azariah, Azariah conceived Sariah, Sariah conceived Jehozadak. Jehozadak departed when the Lord took away Judah and Jerusalem by the hands of Nebuchadnezzar. So the
I guess he had enough of the circle jerk.
I think you mean circle fornication.
Yeah.
So the sons of Levi were Gershom, Kohath, and Merari. And these are the names of the sons of Gershom, Libni and Shimei. The sons of Kohath, Amram and Izhar and Hebron and Uzziel. The sons of Merari, Mali and Mushi. And so these are the kindred of Levi according to their families. Of Gershom, Libni his son, Jehath his son, Zimah his son, Joah his son, Iddu his son.
This is not going to be in a hackle.
Hold on.
I'm going to do your son.
Terrace did not
Seems
catch
like
on.
they
Terrace, you're gonna
all
have
did
to.
their sons.
I highlighted something and added a comment, and you're gonna have to read it because you didn't notice. Zerah his son, Jeatherai his son, the sons of Kohath.
Yeah, I didn't miss it. I very much heard you say it.
The sons of Kohath.
It just wasn't very funny.
It is. It is now. The sons of Kohath: Amminadab his son, Korah his son, Assur his son, Elkanah his son, Ebiasaph his son, or his son. What? Excuse me. He has two sons named Esser?
Yeah, he liked it so much he used it twice.
Tahath his son, Uriel his son, Uzziah his son, Shaul his son.
You know, it's like when a pet dies, so you just name the new pet the same name.
Yeah, but
It's the same thing.
this would get confusing.
Nah.
Give him Esser the second or
This
something
is-
like that.
This is like if I was a parent and I get to name my children. I would just be like,
You
oh
just-
yeah,
you
let's
just-
name them both the same to just troll the hell out of them.
You just call one senior, one junior, like,
No,
you know, followed by the name.
no. You just say Esser, come here. And then you just,
And
surely.
if the wrong one comes up, you just call him an idiot.
Well, you,
Can you actually do that? Like, are you allowed
In Germany,
to name your
no.
children the same?
Why wouldn't you be?
in Germany, that's
I mean,
like,
yeah,
Who's gonna
sure.
stop you?
in Germany, that's
But-
considered child abuse or something like that.
Really?
Look it up. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Germany's fucking whack.
Family tree with a cycle in it. Yes, a circle concision. And then they all died. Yeah, but not within 5 or 10 lines or something, unfortunately. The sons of Elkanah, Amazai and Ahimoth and Elkanah. Let me repeat that. Pay attention, everyone, please. The sons of Elkanah, Amazai, Ahimoth, and Elkanah. What is this? Do they only have 10 names available? Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a name for my son. I'm gonna name him exactly the same name that I have. The sons of Elkanah, Zophai his son, Nahath his son, Eliab his son, Jeroham his son, Elkanah his son. 2 generations in a row. Oh my god.
I mean, it's a pretty fly name, I guess.
Honestly, if I hear that name, all I can think is Elka? Nah.
Nah.
The sons of Samuel, Vasani the firstborn, and Abijah. Now the sons of Merari were Mali, Libni his son, Shimei his son, Uzzah his son, Shimeah his son, Ia his son, Isaiah his son. These are the ones whom David appointed over the singing men in the house of the Lord, in the place where the ark was located. And they ministered before the sky's tent of the testimony with singing, until Solomon built...
Which ark?
Survival Evolved. Until Solomon built the house of the Lord in Jerusalem. Same.
Oh, fuck. Thanks, guys. Very
And they
cool.
would stand according to their order in the ministry. Alcor? No. Truly, these are the ones who were assisting with their sons from the sons of Kohath.
He-Man.
Hold on. From the sons of Kohath, the singer He-Man.
Yeah. I say, hey. What's going on?
This is on your thumbnail now.
Yes.
Terrace, you'll be glad to hear that this is not only going to be our thumbnail, but I'm probably also going to make this into a sound alert. Fucking He-Man. Oh my god, actually, you know what? This is absolutely going into the best of, holy shit. From the sons of Kohath, the singer He-Man, the son of Joel, the son of Samuel, the son of Elkanah, the son of Jeroham, the son of Eliel, the son of Toah, the son of Ziph, the son of Elkanah, the son of Mahath, the son of Amazai, the son of Elkanah, the son of Joel, the son of Azariah, the son of Zephaniah, the son of Tahath, the son of Asir, the son of Abiasaph, the son of Korah, the son of Izhar, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, the son of Glasgow. Did we just speedrun back up the family tree?
Yep.
What just happened? What? Hold on. These are the ones who were assisting. From the sons of Korah, this son of... I'm not sure if this is just a... No, I think we just climbed back up the family tree. Either way, I'm gonna drink. Because I'm unsure if the rule applies, because I'm unsure what the hell is going on. Also, I didn't know Torah was in the Bible.
Wow.
Well, if he wasn't before, he now is canon.
Lemon.
Where the fuck does it end? And there was also his brother, Asaph, who was standing at his right. Asaph, the son of Berechiah, the son of Shimeah, the son of Michael, the son of Abasiah, the son of Melchijah, the son of Ethni, the son of Zerah, the son of Adiah, the son of Ethan, the son of Zimmah, the son of Shimei, the son of Jehath, the son of Gershom, the son of Levi. Cheers.
How do we make him show up?
Now, the sons of Merari, their brothers, were on the left. Ethan, the son of Kishi, the son of... Wait, I skipped a line. Hold on, let me try again. We're on the left. Ethan, the son of Kishi, the son of Abdi, the son of Melok, the son of Hashabiah, the son of Amaziah, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Amzi, the son of Boni, the son of Shemer, the son of Mali, the son of Mushi, the son of Merari, the son of Levi. Cheers. There were also their brothers, Levites, who were appointed over for every ministry of the sky's tent of the house of the Lord. Truly, Triple Arab and his sons were burning offerings upon the altar of Holocaust and upon the altar of incest for the entire work of the Holy of Holies, and to pray on behalf of Glasgow in accord with all the things that Osmosis, the servant of Skytus, had instructed.
I've got a new idea.
Drink more?
You know that clip of singing the He-Man thing that you're gonna make a sound alert? You should make that the raid alert.
I'll make it and then I'll figure out what to do, but yeah, maybe.
I think that's the best because it goes on for a while, which is like a worthy interruption to your stream.
Now, these are the sons of Triple Arab. Eliezer, his son, Phinehas, his son, Abishua, his son, Buki, his son, Uzi, his son, Zerahiah, his son, Merioth, his son, Amariah, his son, Ahitub, his son, Zadok, his son, Ahimaaz, his son. And these are their habitations according to the villages and confines, specifically of the sons of Triple Arab, according to the kindred of the Kohathites. For it fell to them by lot, lowercase lot.
Oh no.
And so they gave Hebron in the land of Judah and its suburbs all around to them. But they gave the fields of the city and the villages to Caleb, the son of Jephunneh. Then to the sons of Triple Arab they gave the city of refuge, Hebron and Libnah with its suburbs, also Jatir, Eshtemoa with their suburbs, and then also Hilon and Debir with their suburbs, as well as Ashen and Beth Shemesh with the Dash with their suburbs. And from the tribe of Benjamin your I'm gonna wait for Terrace to come back and I'm gonna repeat this. Either way, drinking rule. This is not an intended way, but it fucking works. Oh damn, look what Terrace got there. He got some ust juice. I don't know what that is, but I want some. Oh.
Say again, sorry.
Harris has some ust juice. I want that.
Ust juice?
Yeah, look the red carton thing. My cursor show on stream? No, it doesn't.
Oh yeah,
it's ust juice.
Oh, it's just ooze.
Ooh, no, it's the J is centered. The center of the J lines up with the U, so it's juice.
Yeah.
So it's us juice. It's South Africa. No, it's us juice, not just juice. You're just plain wrong. This isn't coming back. God damn it. And from the tribe of Benjamin, your ass, Geba with its suburbs, and Elameth with its suburbs, as well as Anathoth with its suburbs. All the cities
How
throughout.
Much math?
What?
All the math.
Yes. All the cities throughout their kindred were 13. Now the sons of Kohath, those remaining from their kindred, they gave 10 cities, and from the 1/2 tribe of Manasseh as a possession. They gave 10 cities from the 1/2 tribe of Manasseh as a possession. And to the sons of Gershom, according to their families, from the tribe of Issachar, and from the tribe of Asher, and from the tribe of Naphtali, and from the tribe of Manasseh and Bashan, 13 cities. You're back. I highlighted something for you.
Oh, wonderful.
At the very top of page 230. It's you're gonna have to drink. You're so welcome.
I love that. That's brilliant.
Cat. Hey Terrace, do you see the box that you have behind you? The just juice? Us juice, sorry.
Yes.
Now look at chat.
Thanks. I got some fresh bread I baked like 2 hours ago.
Then to the sons of Merari, according to their families, from the tribe of Reuben, and from the tribe of Gad, and from the tribe of Zebulun, they gave by lot, lowercase, 12 cities. Also the sons of Glasgow gave to the Levites cities and their suburbs, and they gave them by lowercase lot. Out of the tribe of the sons of Judah, and out of the tribe of the sons of Simeon, and out of the tribe of the sons of Benjamin, your ass.
These you're specifying that it's lowercase lot.
Well, there's a big difference between lower and uppercase lot, so I literally have to. These cities, which they called by their names, as opposed to calling the city not by its name.
By the fucking height of their wall.
I live in 7 meters 16. Where do you live? Lot is meant to be lowercase here. Yeah, I'm just pointing it out because I can't. How else am I going to convey it in an only verbal way? Like, what if somebody's just listening? They need to know the difference.
Now, see, Skyders, I don't know if you knew this about me, right?
B isn't here.
I fucking love salami.
No, you love bread.
No, salami specifically. Bread, a lot of fucking butter, like an unhealthy quantity of butter, and salami is the best thing one can have.
That's true. Lots of butter and salami is.
Do you know what salami
really
is made of?
Combination.
Do you actually know?
I don't care.
It's made out of salami meat.
Oh. Thing is, with you, when you're asking a question, I half expect that there's some kind of stupid pun, but the other half of me is like, are you asking a legitimate question? And I'm thinking, should I answer it like?
Skytis doesn't ask legitimate questions. Like, get over yourself.
Can you have a normal conversation with
Did
Skytis?
It ever occur to you that this was by design? And for those who were from the kindred of the sons of Kohath, the cities with their borders were from the tribe of Ephraim. Then they gave to them the cities of refuge, Shechem with its suburbs on Mount Ephraim, and Gezer with its suburbs, as well as Jokmeam with its suburbs, and Beth Horon similarly, and indeed Hillen with its suburbs, and Gath Rimmon in the same manner. Then too, out of the 1/2 tribe of Manasseh, Aner and its suburbs, Bileam and its suburbs, these in particular went to those who were remaining from the kindred of the sons of Kohath, and to the sons of Gershom from the kindred of the 1/2 tribe of Manasseh, Golan and Bashan and its suburbs, and Ashtaroth with its suburbs, from the tribe of Issachar, Kadesh with its suburbs, and Debereth with its suburbs, as well as Ramoth with its suburbs, and Anam with its suburbs. Truly from the tribe of Asher, Masha with its suburbs, and Abdon similarly, as well as Cock and its suburbs. Sorry, it's Cock. Different. It's not Cock. It's Cock. And Rehob with its suburbs. Moreover, from the tribe of Naphtali, Kadesh in Galilee with its suburbs, Hammon with its suburbs, and Kiriathaim with its suburbs. Then to the remaining sons of Merari, from the tribe of Zebulun, Rimmono and its suburbs, and Tabor with its suburbs. And also, across the Jordan, opposite Jericho, facing the Estonian of the Jordan, from the tribe of Reuben, Bezer in the wilderness with its suburbs, and Jazer with its suburbs, as well as Kedemoth with its suburbs, and Mephath with its suburbs. Indeed, also from the tribe of Gad, Ramoth and Gilead with its suburbs, and Mahanaim with its suburbs. Then too, Heshbon with its suburbs, and Jether with its suburbs. You know what? I don't even care about the roots anymore. I need to drink.
That's what you think I've been doing.
Not drinking enough.
I'm already almost finished my second glass of fucking cocktail here.
Krotan, do you want to read, or should I continue?
I think you phrased it wrong. The correct question is, would you like a stroke?
Oh, I can give you the stroke of a lifetime. You're gonna remember this one. I got a very soft hand. I mean, what?
I mean, if you say it like that, I'm tempted.
Hi, tempted, I'm Skytus.
Hi, Skytus.
You haven't answered my question.
I don't think he wants to anymore.
No, I mean, all these names, I mean, I can hardly wrap my hand around what all of this is supposed to mean.
You're not supposed to understand. You're just supposed to read.
That's not a part of it. You think I understand anything that's been going on for the past 20 books have we read?
You know, I usually I try to follow along and I kind of vaguely understand what's going on, but with this book, I've completely given up. It's just, oh yeah, I've seen this name before, and then okay, that's literally
for me. It's like if I'm trying to read something in Spanish, for example, like I get the general gist of it, but I couldn't tell you exactly what is going on.
No, this is like a family reunion with your extended family. It's like, oh yeah, I heard that name. Who the fuck are you? Should I know you? Is it rude if I don't know you? Is it rude if I ask your name? This is what this is. But this still doesn't answer my question.
I'd rather not read. I'd save my sanity a bit.
1 Chronicles 7. Now the sons of Issachar were Tola and Pua, Jashub and Shimron. 4. The sons of Tola, Uzi and Rephaiah and Jeriel and Jamai and Ibzam and Shemuel, leaders according to the houses of their kindred. From the stock of Tola that were numbered in the days of David, 22,600 very strong men. The sons of Uzi,
David.
Israhiah, from whom were born Michael and Obadiah and Joel and Ishiah. All 5 were leaders. And with them, by their families and peoples, there were 60,000 very strong men girded for battle, and they had many wives and children. Also, their brothers throughout all the kindred of Issachar were numbered as 87,000, very fit for battle. Then the sons of Benjamin, Joras, Bela, and Becher, or it's Becher because it's Bela and Becher and Jediael. 3. The sons of Bela, Esbon and Uzi and Uziel and Jerimoth and Iri. 5 leaders of families, also very fit for battle. And their number was 22,034. Now the sons of Becher, Zemirah and Joash and Eliezer and Elionai and Omri and Jeremoth and Abijah and Anathoth and Elameth. All these were sons of Becher. And they were numbered according to their families by the leaders of their kindred, very strong in warfare, 20,200. And the sons of Jediael, Bilhan, and the sons of Bilhan, Jeush. The sons of Jediael, Bilhan. The singular sons. And the sons of Bilhan, Jeush.
The sons, quantity 1.
And Benjamin, Joras, and Ehud, and Chinana, and Zethan, and Tarshish, and Ahishahar. And I'm not having a stroke, I promise.
I don't believe you.
I'm having a stroke, but that's a different kind. All these were the sons of Jediael, the leader of their kindred, very strong men, 17,200, going forth to battle. Also, Shopham and Hopham, the sons of Ur, and Husham, the son of Aher.
Fucking
That
Thing
sounds
1
like-
and Thing 2 vibes.
I get like Hobbit vibes, you know, how all these dwarves are named the same. Balin, Dwalin, Fili,
Well,
Kili, Shopham, Hopham,
That's just racist.
Jammin, Slammin, Rammin.
Jammin, Slammin,
Oh, don't forget about their,
Ramin.
don't forget about their brother Cramin.
Oh,
And Whammin. Whammin is also important. Then the sons of Naphtali, Jaziel and Guni and Jezer and Shalom, the sons of Bilhah. Wait, so Bilhah had more sons? I'm so confused. Also the son of Manasseh, Azrael, the singular son. They got it right. And his concubine, Assyrian, bore Machir, the daddy of Gilead. Now Machir took wives for his sons, Hopham and Shopham. And he had a sister named Maacah. Macarin. But the name of the second was Zelophehad. And the daughters were born and daughters were born to Zelophehad. And Maacah, the wife of Machir, bore a son, and she called his name Perish. You're just not having a good time, and then you just ask, what are you gonna name your child? And you just say Perish. And then, okay, well, your son is now called Perish. And the name of his brother was Cherish.
Cherish. What kind of fucking dumb shit is
You
this?
gotta cherish the things before they perish.
That's dumb. This is fucking dumb as fuck.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, so we have Shubham and Hubham and Perish and Cherish. Okay.
And Lemon and Lemon and Ramen.
It's Tolkien. Tolkien wrote this. Obviously.
I'm not too keen on this, honestly.
Wow. Just good.
And his sons were Ulam and Rakem. Then the son of Ulam, Bedan. These are the sons of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh. And his sister Regina bore Ishhod and Abizer and Mala. Now the sons of Shemida were Ahian and Shechem, and Likki and Aniam. I like me some Likki. And the sons of...
Fucky.
the sons...
Mr. Soldier?
Terrence, you know what I just realized? This book, it's the driest fucking shit, but it's gonna get a high Kinky rating just because of all this shit. And the sons of Ephraim, Shot-Hela, Bered his son, Tahath his son, Eliada his son, Tahath his son. I'm gonna try this again because I think I just had a stroke. And the sons of Ephraim, Shot-Hela, Bered his son, Tahath his son, Eliada his son, Tahath his son, whose son was Zabad. And his son was Shot-Hela. And his son was Ezer. And also Eliad. Recycled content much? Naming two of your sons the same, and then one of the sons just has a son who's named after his... Yeah, sure. But the men indigenous to Geth killed them because they had descended to invade their possessions.
These guys. You know that game called Who Is It, where you have like a board of names that you flip?
Yes.
We should make a Bible version of that.
Okay, but we're gonna have to do one change to the rules.
It's like, is his name Bishop? No? Okay, flip.
Okay, one change to the rule though. You don't flip them if they're knowledge. You have to flip them off.
Yeah.
Seems legit. I'm like, nope.
And so their daddy Ephraim mourned for many days, and his brothers arrived so that they might console him. And he entered to his wife. I mean, that would console me, to be fair. She conceived and bore a son, if he entered to me, that is. I mean, what? And he called his name Beriah, because he rose up during a time of evil for his house. Now his daughter was Shira, who built Lower and Upper Beth Horon, and also Uzzah Shira. She just built it by herself? That's impressive.
Yeah, I just fucking constructed it right there. And
I built this city. And Repha was his son. And Resheph and Tela, from whom was born Tahan, who conceived Ladan. It's like the French version of Dan. And his son was Amihud, who conceived Elishama, from whom was born Nun, with Joshua as a son. I remember Joshua, the son of Nun. Wasn't he like the replacement for Triple Arab? He was important.
He was important, yeah, I'll give you that.
Now the possessions and habitations were Bethel with her daughters. Wait. Bethel with her daughters? Is that a place or a person?
Yes.
Like, it says possessions, so it literally could be both. Possessions and habitations doesn't make it any more clear. Bethel with her daughters, and toward the Estonian Nara, and toward the western region, Gezer and her daughters, as well as Shechem with her daughters, as far as Aya with her daughters. It's lit. Terrace, you can't be mad. It literally it's.
It's not Denmark this time. It's actually just fucking being stupid. Thanks.
This is like an essay where there was a minimum number of words you needed. The entire Bible is that. The entire Bible is petting. That's why it's so unbearable, because it's Paddington the bear. You're so welcome for that one. As far as Aya with her daughters. Also, beside the sons of Manasseh, Bethshean and her daughters, Tanak and her daughters, Megiddo and her daughters, Dor and her daughters. Ha! Daughters! Get it?
I don't.
In these places, there lived the sons of Joseph, the son of Glasgow. The sons of Asher, Imnah, and Ishva, and Ishvi, and Beriah, and Sarah, their sister. And the sons of Beriah, Heber, and Melchiel, the same is the daddy of Berzaith. Now Heber conceived Japhlet, and Shomer, or maybe it's Eshomer. It's Eshomer. And Hotham, and their sister Shua. I'm not so sure about that one. The sons of Japhlet, Hasak, and Bimhal, and Ashvath.
You're a fucking Jew.
These are the sons of Japhlet. Then the sons of Eshomer, Ahi, Rohja, and Jehuba, and Aram. It's not Roger, it's Rohga. Or it's probably Rohja. And the sons of Helam, his brother, Zophar, and Imnah, and Shelesh, and Amal. The sons of Zophar, Suah, Arnefer, and Shual, and Beri, and Imra, Bezer, and Hod, and Shammah, and Shilsha, and Ithran, and Bera. The sons of Jether, Jephani, and Pispa, and Ara. The sons of Ola, Ara, and Haniel, and Rizia. All these were the sons of Asher, the leaders of their of families, elect and very strong rulers among sus rulers. Very strong rulers among sus rulers. Okay. And the number of those who were of an age that was fit for warfare was 26,000.
He was legit.
1 Chronicles 8. Now Benjamin, your ass, conceived Bela as his firstborn. I didn't know you can conceive from anal sex. Ashbel, the second. Ahara, the third. Noah, the fourth. And Rapha, the fifth. And the sons of Bela were Adar, and Gera, and Abihad, as well as Abishua, and Naaman, and Ahoa. Then also Gera, and Shephufan, and Huram. These are the sons of Ehud, leaders of the kindred living in Geba, who were moved away to Manahath. And Naaman and Ahijah and Gera, he also moved them away. And he conceived Uzzah and Ahihad. I don't know who, but somebody conceived. Then Shaharaim conceived in the region of Moab, after he sent away Hashem and Bara, his wives. And so, of his wife Hodash, he conceived Jobab, and Zibiah, and Mesha, and Malcolm. And also Jeus, and Sakia, and Mirma. These were his sons, the leaders of their families. Truly, of Hashem he conceived Abitab, and Elpal. My Mexican pal, Elpal. And then, are you okay, Jared?
No, this entire book is just fucking an alcoholic's nightmare.
No, this book is actually no fucking at all. It's conceiving. Well, actually, there was one part where he entered his wife, so it's one bit of fucking. And the sons of Elpel were Eber and Misham and Shemet, who built Ono and Lod and its daughters. Now Beriah and Shema were leaders of their families living in Aijalon. These put to flight the inhabitants of Gath, and Ahio,
Ohio.
Ahio, Ahio,
Ohio.
and Shashak, and Jeremoth, and Zebadiah, and Arad, and Eder, as well as Michael, and Ishpa, and Joha, were the sons of Beriah. Then Zebadiah, and Meshullam, and Hizki, and Heber, and Ishmerai, and Isliah, and Jobab were the sons of Elpel. Then Jakim, and Zikri, and Zabdi, and Elienai, and Zilethai, and Eliel, and Adiah, and Beriah, and Shimrath were the sons of Shimei. Then Ishban, and Eber, and Eliel, and Abdon, and Zikri, and Hanan, and Hananiah, and Elam, and Anthothijah, and Ifdiah, and Penuel were the sons of Shashak. Then Shamsharai, and Shehariah, and Athaliah, and Jereshiah, and Elijah, and Zikri were the sons of Jeroham. These were the patriarchs and leaders of the families who were living in Jerusalem. Holy shit. Now in Gibeon there lived Jael, the daddy of Gibeon, and the name of his wife was Maacah, and his firstborn son was Abdon, and then Zur, and Kish, and Baal, and Nadab, and Gedor, and Ahio, and Zechar, and Mikloth conceived Shimeah, and they lived opposite their brothers in Jerusalem with their brothers. Now Ner conceived Kish, and Kish conceived Saul, and Saul conceived Jonathan, and Melchishua, and Abinadab, and Eshbaal. And the son of Jonathan was Meribbaal, and Meribbaal conceived Micah. The sons of Micah were Python, and Melech, and Tariah, and Ahaz. And Ahaz conceived Jehoiada, and Jehoiada conceived Alameth, and Asmaveth, and Zimri conceived Mosa, and Mosa conceived Bineah, whose son was Rapha, of whom was born Eliezer, who conceived Aziel. I gotta say, at the very least, they're kind of spicing it up. It's not just who conceived. Now they're kind of changing the wording, making it a little more bearable. Like, it's still just a painfully
I think
dry list,
the author kind of realized that themselves and decided to change it up.
Yeah, it's definitely going to get some extra credit for writing, because now they're actually making it a little more bearable, but the source, that's what they're trying to convey, is just painful. Now there were 6 sons for Azel, whose names were Azrikam, Bokaru, Ishmael, Sheariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. All these were the sons of Azel. And the sons of Eshek...
Buckle up, buckaroo.
What?
Sorry.
The sons of Eshek, his brother, were Ulam the firstborn, and Jeush the second, and Eliphalet the third. And the sons of Ulam were very robust men, drawing the bow with great strength. And they had many sons and grandsons, even to 150. All these were the sons of Ben, Jam, and your ass.
Amazing.
I love it when Ben jams my ass. One Chronicles 9. And so all of Glasgow was numbered. Does that mean we're done? And the sum of them was written in the book of the kings of Glasgow and of Judah. Does that count as the...
Yeah.
As that...
Well, if you got a question and then it fucking does.
True. And the number of these, was it not written in the book of the days of the kings of Glasgow? And they were taken away to Babylon because of that transgression. Now the first who lived in their possessions and in their cities were Glasgow, and the priests and the Levites and the temple servants. Staying in Jerusalem were some from the sons of Judah, and from the sons of Benjamin your ass, and also from the sons of Ephraim and of Manasseh. Uthai, the son of Amihud, the son of Omri, the son of Imri, the son of Bani, the son of Paris, the son of Judah. Well, that's plenty of generations back, so cheers.
Uh-huh.
And from Shaloni, Asaiah, the firstborn, and his sons. Then, from the sons of Zerah, Joel and his brothers, 690. And from the sons of Benjamin your ass, Salu, the son of Meshullam, the son of Hodaviah, the son of Hasenuah, and Ibniah, the son of Jeroham, Elah, the son of Uzi, the son of Mikri, and Meshullam, the son of Shephatiah, the son of Royal, the son of Ibnijah, and their brothers according to their families, 956. All these were leaders of their kindred according to the houses of their daddies. And from the priests, Jediah, Jehoiarib, and Jechan. What? And also Azariah, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Meshullam, the son of Zadok, the son of Merioth, the son of Ahitub, the high priest of the house of Skytis. Then Adiah, the son of Jeroham, the son of Pashur, the son of Melchijah, and Masai, the son of Adil, the son of Jazira, the son of Meshullam, the son of Meshillemith, the son of Immer.
What a shill.
So is your mom.
And also their brothers, leaders according to their families, 1,760 very strong, experienced men for the work of the ministry in the house of Skytis. Ah, yes, I love very strong, experienced men. Does that just mean you get more XP if you kill them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Higher level.
I'm gonna give them a D. Then
Just
from the
a D
Levites.
or the D.
Then from the Levites, Shemaiah, the son of Heshab, the son of Azrikam, the son of Hashabiah, the son of Merari, and also Becca, the carpenter, and Galal, and Mattaniah, the son of Micah, the son of Zikri, the son of Asaph, and Obadiah, the son of Shemaiah, the son of Galel, the son of Jeduthun, the son of Berechiah, the son of Asa, the son of Elkanah, who lived at the entrance to Netophah.
So glad they clarified that.
No, the gatekeepers were Shalom, and Akub, and Talmon, and Ahiman, and Ahiman.
He-Man.
It's not He-Man,
He-Man.
it's Ahiman. Very different. And their brother, Shalom, was the leader.
Oh!
For until that time,
I put a different meat in my thing this time, and it's nice.
I can put some different meat in you.
I got a rhubarb meat.
That looks rather mediocre.
It's
Oh.
a good one. And it's fucking. It is
I like how
fucking
you
great.
actually wanted to respond and then realize. For until that time,
I've
at
had a lot to drink. Okay, shut up.
lower or uppercase, Lord.
Wow.
For until that time, at the gate of the king to the Estonian, the sons of Levi served in their turns. Truly, Shalom, the son of Korah, the son of Abiasaph, the son of Korah, with his brothers and his daddy's house. These Korahites were over the works of the ministry of keeping the vestibules of the Skytis tent. And their families, in turn, were keepers of the entrance to the camp of the Lord. Now, Phinehas, the son of Elysia, was their ruler before the Lord. But Zechariah, the son of Meshelemiah, was the keeper of the gate of the Skytis tent of the testimony. All these chosen as porters for the gates were 212. And they were recorded in their own towns, those whom David and the seer Samuel appointed in their faith, as with them, so also with their sons, at the gates of the house of the Lord of the Skytis tent by their turns. At the four directions there were gatekeepers, that is, at the Estonian, and at the west, and at the north, and at the south. No shit, Sherlock, which is a rule, as far as I know.
Is it?
Well,
did you
it
add
should
it to
be.
the sheet? Well, did you add it to the sheet?
Do I add rules?
It's whoever comes up with the rule adds it.
No, I've got reading to do.
There's no designated rule adding person.
You are now, congratulations.
Son of a bitch.
Ah, you got a promotion, Terrace.
Does that mean I get paid more?
No? What a stupid
Oh.
question to ask. No, their brothers were staying in the villages, and they arrived on their Sabbaths from time to time. To these four Levites were entrusted the entire number of the gatekeepers, and they were over the chambers and the storehouses of the house of the Lord. And they remained in their watches on all sides of the temple of the Lord, so that, when the time had arrived, they might open the gates in the morning. Some from their kindred were also over the vessels of the ministry, for the vessels were both carried in and carried out according to number.
I'm gonna carry you out.
Some of them also were entrusted with the equipment of the sanctuary. They were in charge of the fine wheat flour, and the wine, and the oil, and the frankincense, and the aromatics. Now, the sons of the priests composed the ointments from the aromatics. And Mattithiah, a Levite, the firstborn of Shallum, the Korahite, was in charge of those things that were cooked in a frying pan. Now, some of the sons of Kohath, their brothers, were over the bread.
Sorry, what?
What? In the
What
butt.
frying pan where?
No, he is in charge over the things that were cooked in a frying pan.
I mean, he's just a really lame chef.
He's like the barbecue master, yes. Or the equivalent.
He's got like an apron. Barbecue sauce. And a pair of tongs.
Now, some of the sons of Kohath, their brothers, were over the bread of the presence, so that they might continually prepare it new for each Sabbath. These are the leaders of the singing men, according to the families of the Levites, who were dwelling in the chamber, so that they might carry out their ministry continually day and night. The heads of the Levites, leaders according to their families, abode in Jerusalem. Now in Gibeon there lived Jael, the daddy of Gibeon, and the name of his wife was Makkah. We literally had that before. Fuck you. I actually remember that. That was not too long ago. His firstborn son was Abdon, then Zur, and Kish, and Baal, and Ner, and Nadab, as well as Gedor, and Ahio, and Zechariah, and Mikloth. Then Mikloth conceived Shimeam. These lived opposite their brothers in Jerusalem with their brothers. We also had that. This is... Oh my god! This is not just padding. They're literally just reusing the same information, but because it's so brain-meltingly terrible to read, they were like, nobody's gonna notice if we just have the exact same information at the start of the book as well as at the end or the middle. Just they're literally using the same information within 5 chapters.
It's really interesting that you are able to keep track of all of this.
I'm not keeping
If you
track
hadn't
of all
pointed
of
it
this.
out, I wouldn't notice it.
The order, the thing is, they stay in order. So I was like, wait, and then Zur, Kish, Baal, and then Ner. I heard that, and then Nadab. Wait, Gedor and Ahio. Okay, I think I kind of heard that, and then just it's more like, you know how you don't actively remember. It's just if somebody tells you like, oh yeah, I heard this before.
Yeah.
That's what it's like for me right now. But holy shit, yeah. Remember how I said this is gonna get some extra points for being a little varied when they list things? They just lost all the bonus points they earned for writing with this. Like, holy shit. Now Ner conceived Kish, and Kish conceived Saul, and Saul conceived Jonathan, and Malchishua, and Abinadab, and Ashbaal. I think we also had that before. And the son of Jonathan was Meribbaal, and Meribbaal conceived Micah. Yeah. Now the sons of Micah were Python, and Melech, and Teriah, and Ahaz. And Ahaz conceived Jerah, and Jerah conceived Elmath, and Asmavath, and Zimri. Then Zimri conceived Moza. Truly, Moza conceived Biniah, whose son, Rephaiah, conceived Eliezer, from whom was born Ezel. Now Ezel had 6 sons, whose names are Azrikam, Bokaru, remember that? Ishmael, Sheariah, Obadiah, Hanan.
I like how Sky, this is just increasingly
These
angry.
are the sons of Ezel. Yes, I am.
I can imagine like the guy writing this is like, shit, did I already write this? Oh fuck, I gotta read my own shit again.
I better write it again just in case.
Yeah, so he doesn't have to read it again.
This is like when you're printing a file and you're kind of far away from the printer. So you click print and then you get distracted, like fuck, did I click print? So you click print again just in case, and you go to the printer and there's
Dude,
2
we have
files,
so
like,
many
oh,
thumbnail ideas. Terrace. Or here's a thumbnail title idea. How to write the Bible. Copy paste. Or something along those lines. It's just... Oh my...
The titles are your idea. We're already doing He-Man for the thumbnails.
Yeah, I'm just...
Now Sky this, and okay, I think this needs to be said. You know how you do the notes of for each episode, you do notes.
Yes.
For this episode, all I want the notes to say is there's 1 bullet point that says He-Man. That's it. I don't want any other points.
No, I got
this is it. There's no more options. There's only one option.
I need the points for my titles.
No.
What do I get?
No, there's one. Well, you get to do less work, and you're already doing a lot of work. So that should be enticing.
Writing it down is not much of work. I have to read this anyway. I have to reread because I need a good title.
That's the thing. Don't read. You have a title. You just said it. How to write the Bible. Answer, copy, paste, or something along those lines. That's it. We've got the thumbnail. We've got the title. You don't need to read anything. You don't need to re-watch anything. That's it. Done.
It's also a
Finished.
good sort of best of summary.
Efficiency.
No. Just to spite you, I'm not gonna do it.
Son of a bitch.
I learned from you. But I am gonna drink for this copy paste thing. Okay, do we have a rule for literal repeat? Like not just repeating content, but like even the writing, it's literally the exact same. How do we phrase it? Because if it's just reusing 5 words in the same order, that's not repeated. But like if we have actual sections that are copy pasted, I think that's another one.
But is it literally copy pasted?
Feel free to check.
I'm not going to. You have to check.
Why do you think I got a guest on here?
For us to check.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll go back a bit.
Just highlight part of it. I mean, you're gonna have to. Well, the problem is you can only check individual verses because there's the numbers in between. But yeah, hold on. Give me 8. Yeah, if you just look like for Abdon or just Kish, Bale, and whatever, you will probably find it. 1 Chronicles 10. Now the Philistines were fighting against Glasgow, and the men of Glasgow fled from the Philistines, and they fell down wounded on Mount Gilboa. And when the Philistines had drawn near, pursuing Saul and his sons, they struck down Jonathan and Abinadab and Malchishua, the sons of Saul. And the battle grew heavy against Saul, and the archers found him, and they wounded him with arrows. And Saul said to his armor-bearer, "Is this not just kill me because otherwise I will get bullied?" And he said to his armor-bearer, "Unsheathe your sword and kill me, otherwise these uncircumcised men may arrive and mock me." Yep, we had that before. But his armor-bearer was
exact same sentence. Like it's a bit mixed up. Like in the beginning, he says first one is now there were 6 sons for Azel, and the second one is now Azel had 6 sons. But
wow,
impressive! It's not exactly copy pasted.
Hey, can I copy your homework? Yeah, but don't make it obvious.
Yeah, all these were sons of Azel. These are the sons of Azel.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
They changed like the time. It's like they were and now they are.
Oh.
Big brain. Holy shit. Otherwise, these uncircumcised men may arrive and mock me. But his armor-bearer was not willing, having been struck with fear.
What a problem to have. There are uncircumcised men after you. What a strange way to phrase it.
I'm being bullied by uncircumcised men. How do you know they're uncircumcised? Well,
and I'm gonna add a drinking rule. Okay, this is gonna be an oddly specific rule.
Being mocked by uncircumcised.
Complaining about uncircumcised men.
And so Saul took hold of his sword and he fell upon it. And when his armor-bearer had seen it, I'm pretty sure that he also commits suicide. And when his armor-bearer had seen this, specifically that Saul was dead, he now fell on his sword also. And he died. Yep, we had that. I mean, this is not in the same book, so this is important for the speedrun summary, but yeah. Therefore, Saul died. Oh, really? Did he now? Thank you, Sherlock. I'm gonna end up fucking yelling my throat off because I have to get louder every time because every time it happens again,
just getting angry
I just need to add more, and at some point I'm just gonna lose my voice because it's just so bad. Therefore, funny. Saul died, and his 3 sons passed away, and his entire house fell together. And when the men of Glasgow who were living in the plains had seen this, they fled. And since Saul and his sons were dead, they abandoned their cities and were dispersed here and there. And the Philistines arrived and lived among them. Then, on the next day, when the Philistines were taking away the spoils of the slain, they found Saul and his sons lying on Mount Gilboa. I just like how there's actually something happening now, and it's not just a fucking family tree. And when they had despoiled him and had cut off his head and had stripped his armor, they sent these things into their land so that they would be carried around and displayed in the temples of the idols and to the people. But his armor they consecrated in the shrine of their Skytus, and his head they affixed in the temple of Dagon. When the men of Jabesh Gilead had heard this, specifically all that the Philistines had done, specifically all that they had done concerning Saul, each one of the valiant men rose up, and they took the bodies of Saul and of his sons, and they brought them to Jabesh. Wait, who? When the men of Jabesh Gilead had heard that the Philistines had violated the bodies, they rose up and took the bodies, because somehow they just went in there and took the body. This doesn't even make any sense. This is just this plot point makes no sense. They took the bodies of Saul and his sons, and they brought them to Jabesh, and they buried their bones under the oak that was in Jabesh, and they fasted for 7 days. Thus did Saul die for his iniquities, because he betrayed the commandment of the Lord which he had instructed and did not keep it. And moreover, he even consulted a woman diviner. Oh yeah, I remember that, sort of. Wasn't that the one who's like, yeah, you're gonna die? Like, the woman diviner brought back Samuel, and Samuel was like, haha, you're gonna die. And then he died. For he did not trust in the Lord. Because of this, he caused his death with one F. And he transferred his kingdom to David, the son of Jesse. Sorry, Cat Peasant, I don't think that's happening. You seem to be the only one interested in that. 1 Chronicles 11. Then all of Glasgow was gathered to David at Hebron, saying, "We are your bone and your flesh. Also, yesterday and the day before, when Saul still reigned, you were the one who led out and brought in Glasgow. For the Lord your Skytus said to you, you shall pasture my people Glasgow, and you shall be the leader over them." Therefore, all those greater by birth of Glasgow went to the king at Hebron, and David formed a pact with them before the Lord, and they anointed him king over Glasgow, in accord with the word of the Lord, which he spoke by the hand of Samuel. I just like how they speedrun everything up to the book of Samuel, and now they're actually just giving a more detailed summary. Even though that's literally the previous book, so we just read that, or the previous books, I guess.
Well, I mean, I suppose imagine it being like in the last episode, where it seems redundant if you just watch the last episode. But if it's been if you're reading it as it's being released, it would have probably been a while since you've read the rest.
You know what?
So therefore, it would have made sense.
Previously on the Bible.
Fair enough. You earned yourself a drink. Then David and all of Glasgow went to Jerusalem. The same is Walmart brand Jesus. Where the Walmart brand Jesus sites, the inhabitants of the land were. Imagine following this stream. Thank you.
My wrist really hurts, and I don't know why.
Ooh.
No, that's the wrong hand.
Wait, you don't use both? And those who
no. I just like really long strokes with the one hand.
You know, some people just write in their dating profile, likes long walks on the beach. You just write likes long strokes on the dick.
Great.
And those who were living in Walmart brand Jesus said to
that's how you find a soulmate. Or a stroke mate, depending what you're into.
Find yourself a partner who also likes
Terrace.
long strokes on the dick.
Terrace, we've been reading the Bible together for like over 100 hours. I'm pretty sure we're stroke mates at this point. We've both had multiple strokes. I've had multiple just today from reading this.
Stroking hazard.
How many hours have you actually got on record?
105-ish, I would say.
Summary.
Total runtime, 101.
It's 100. We're like 4 minutes off from 101, which means after this it will be 102.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe. So, we're over 100 hours runtime now.
And those who were living in Walmart brand Jesus said to David, "You shall not enter here." But David seized the stronghold of Zion, which is the city of David. And he said, Whoever shall strike the Walmart brand Jesus sites first shall be ruler and commander. And so Joab, the son of Zeruiah, ascended first, and he was made the leader. Then David lived in the stronghold, and for this reason it was called the city of David.
What the fuck?
And he built up the city all around, from Millo even to every side. But Joab built the rest of the city. And David continued advancing and increasing, and the lowercase Lord of hosts was with him. Why is the not lowercase here? What the fuck? Anyway, these are the leaders of the strong men of David who assisted him so that he would become king over all of Glasgow in accord with the word of the Lord, which is now uppercase again, which he spoke to Glasgow. And this is the number of the robust of David. Jeshobeam, the son of Hachmonite, leader among Sus the 30. He lifted up his spear over 300 who were wounded at one time. And after him there was Eliezer, the son of his uncle, an Ahohite, who was among Sus, the 3 powerful ones. And he was with David in Pasdammim, when the Philistines were gathered to that place for battle. Now the field of that region was full of barley, but the people had fled from the face of the Philistines. These men stood in the midst of the field, and they defended it. And when they had struck down the Philistines, the Lord gave a great salvation to his people. Then 3 from the 30 leaders descended to the rock where David was, to the cave of Adullam, when the Philistines had made camp in the valley of Rephaim. Now David was in a stronghold, and a garrison of the Philistines was in Bethlehem. And then David desired and said, "Oh, if only someone would give me water from the well of Bethlehem, which is at the gate." Therefore, these 3 broke through to the midst of the camp of the Philistines, and they drew water from the well of Bethlehem, which was at the gate. And they took it to David, so that he might drink. But he was not willing. And instead, he offered it as a libation to the Lord, saying, "Far be it from me, that I would do this in the sight of my skyters, and that I would drink the blood of these men. For at the peril of their own lives, they brought the water to me." And for this reason, he was not willing to drink, but Terence was. The 3 most powerful accomplished these things. Also, Abishai, the brother of Joab, was the leader of the 3, and he lifted up his spear against 300 who were wounded. And he was most renowned among Sus, the 3. And he was famous among Sus, the second 3, and their leader. Wait, we have 3 and then we have the second 3?
Seems legit.
Yet truly he did not reach as far as the first 3. Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada from Kabzeel, was a very mature man who had accomplished many deeds. He struck down the 2 lions of Skytis from Moab, and he descended and killed a lion in the middle of a pit in the time of snow. And he struck down an Egyptian man whose stature was 5 times 18 inches, 457 millimeters, and who had a spear like a weaver's beam. And yet he descended to him with a staff, and he seized the spear that he was holding in his hand, and he killed him with his own spear. These things were done by Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, who was the most renowned among Sus, the 3 robust ones, the first among Sus, the 30. Yet truly, he did not reach as far as the 3. Which 3? 30? Like, what? Then David placed him beside his ear. Moreover, the strongest men of the army were Asahel, the brother of Joab, and Elhanan, the son of his uncle, from Bethlehem, Shemoth, a Harorite, Elith, a Pelonite, Ira, the son of Ikesh, a Tekoite, Abizer, an Anathothite, Sibekai, a Hushathite, Eli, an Ahohite, Maharai, a Netophathite, Elad, the son of Bana, a Netophathite, Ithai, the son of Ribai, from Gibeah, of the sons of Benjamin, Joras, Benaiah, a Pirathonite, Hurai, from the torrent Gash, Abiel, an Arbathite, Asmaveth, a Beharumite, Eliabah, a Shelbonite, the sons of Hashem, a Gizonite, Jonathan, the son of Sheki.
Sorry.
Jonathan, the son of Shaggy. We're gonna have to give Terrence a few moments. He's gonna have to die.
Fuck off.
Hold on. Wait.
Ooh.
There we go.
That is actually just cursed.
This Scooby-Dooby be kinda cursed.
Shut the fuck up.
Jonathan, the son of Shaggy, a Hararite. Ahiam, the son of Sakar, a Hararite. Eliphal, the son of Ur. Hefer, a Mecharathite. Ahijah, a Pelonite. Hezro, a Carmelite. Naharai, the son of Ezbai. Joel, the brother of Nathan. Miphar, the son of Hagri. Wait. Terrace? Can you do me a favor and add the D back? They literally forgot the D.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Zelek, an Ammonite. Narai, a Beerothite, the armor bearer of Joab, the son of Zeruiah. Ira, an Ithrite. Gareb, an Ithrite. Uriah the Hittite. Zabad, the son of Ali. Adina, the son of Shizah. A Reubenite, the leader of the Reubenites, and 30 who were with him. Hanan, the son of Makkah, and Joshaphat, a Mithnite. Uzziah, an Ashterethite. Shammah and Jael, the sons of Hotham, and an Aroarite. Jediael, the son of Shimri, and Joah, his brother, a Tizite. Nice lowercase h. Well done, Terry. Eliel, a Mahavite, and Jerubai and Joshaviah, the sons of Elnam. And Ithma, a Moabite, Eliel, and Obed, and Jaziel from Mesobaiti. Baiti?
Bait.
Ooh. I'm gonna need a refill. So, you go have fun and entertain the people.
Yeah, I guess we're.
Hey, Krotan, did you know that the sentence police is a structurally sound, grammatically correct English sentence?
Yeah, I mean, police can be a verb and a. What's the other? Not. Oh,
A
shit.
noun.
A noun. Thank you.
Yes, a police force can do the act of policing on another police force.
Yeah.
And that police force that's being policed by a police force can also police another police force. And shortening it down, it's police. Which is really funny, and it really confuses people who don't know English very well, and it really upsets them greatly. And I love pointing out random facts to people. Would you like to know another fact about the English language?
Yes, please.
So you know the plural of fish is fish. But
Yeah.
if you have more than one type of fish, it becomes fishes.
Yeah.
So it becomes a double plural because there's two different things that are being. There's not just more than one fish, but there's also more than one type of fish.
So it becomes.
So there's fishes in the sea, but if you have, let's say, one tank that has a lot of fish, but they're all the same fish, then it's just fish. But if there's multiple different types of fish, it's fishes.
Okay.
I like the English language.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still.
I also like how many people get the phrase like piqued my interest wrong, because they use the word pique as in peeking over something, but that's not the right word. The word is actually pique, and it's spelled Pique, and it means to arouse or to raise.
Yeah, that I knew.
Yeah, an alarming and genuinely alarming amount of people don't know that.
What I read all the time is when people should have, and they write should off. You know?
Yeah, that's another classic mistake.
I gotta say, I'm a bit disappointed that we're back to just naming people.
What about it? That's just the Bible. That's not actually. This is probably about the fourth book where there's just been nothing but names. Like there is some things that happen in some of the books, but the fact that there are a whole just list of that happens all the time. That's a classic Bible move right there. Oh no, the Skytus is back. The singular Skytus.
I'm still upset at the camera not working, but anyways.
Anywhomstatively.
Oh yeah, I got a refill because it's unbearable. 1 Chronicles 12. Also, these went to David at Ziklag while he was still fleeing from Saul, the son of Kish, and they were very strong and distinguished fighters, bending the bow and using either hand in casting stones with slings and shooting arrows. From the brothers of Saul, out of Benjamin your ass. The leader was Ahiezer, with Joash, the sons of Shema, from Gibeah, and Jeziel, and Pelet, sons of Asmaveth, and Berakah, and Jehu, from Anathoth. Also, there was Ishmaiah, he from Gibeon, the strongest amongst us, the 30 and over the 30. Jeremiah and Jehaziel and Johanan and Jozabad from Gedera.
Macaroni.
And Eluzai and Jerimoth and Bealiah and Shemariah and Shephatiah and Haruphites, Elkanah and Ishiah and Azarel and Joazar and Jashobeam and Karhim. And also Joelah and Zebadiah, the sons of Jeroham from Gedor. Then too, from Gad, there went over to David when he was hiding in the desert, very robust men who were excellent fighters, taking hold of shield and spear. Their faces were like the faces of a lion. Yes, the faces of a lion. And they were swift, like the roe deer upon the mountains. Ezer was the leader, Obadiah the second, Eliab the third, Mishmana the fourth, Jeremiah the fifth, Attai the sixth, Eliel the seventh, Johanan the eighth, Elzabad the ninth, Jeremiah the 10th, Macbanai the 11th. These were from the sons of Gad, leaders of the army. The Listonian was in charge of 100 soldiers, and the greatest was in charge of 1,000. These are the ones who crossed over the Jordan in the first month when it is accustomed to overflow its banks, and they put to flight all those who were staying in the valleys to the Estonian region and to the west. Then some from Benjamin Urash from Judah also arrived at the stronghold where David was staying. And David went out to meet them, and he said, "If you have arrived peacefully so as to be a help to me, may my heart be joined to you. But if you betray me to my adversaries, though I have no iniquity in my hands, may the skytes of our daddies see and judge." Truly, the Spirit clothed Amasai, the leader among us, the 30, and he said, "O David, we are yours. O son of Jesse, we are for you. Peace, peace to you, and peace to your helpers, for your skytes helps us." Therefore, David received them, and he appointed them as leaders of troops. Moreover, some from Manasseh crossed over to David when he went forth with the Philistines against Saul so that he might fight. But he did not fight with them, for the leaders of the Philistines, taking counsel, sent him back, saying, "To the peril of our own hands, he will return to his lord, Saul." And so, when he returned to Ziklag, some fled over to him from Manasseh. Adnah, Jozabad, Jediel, and Michael, and Adnah, again because repeated names, and Jozabad, again because repeated names, and Elihu, and Zilithai, leaders of thousands in Manasseh. These offered assistance to David against the robbers. For all were very strong men, and they became leaders in the army. Then too, some came to David throughout each day in order to help him, until they became a great number, like the army of Skytis. Now this is the number of the leaders of the army who went to David when he was at Hebron, so that they might transfer the kingdom of Saul to him in accord with the word of the Lord. The sons of Judah, carrying shield and spear, 6,800, equipped for battle. From the sons of Simeon, very strong men for the fight, 7,100. From the sons of Levi, 4,600, as well as Jehoiada, a leader from the stock of triple Arab, and with him 3,700. And with him 3,700. And then Zadok, a youth of distinguished qualities, and the house of his daddy, 22 leaders. And from the sons of Benjamin Urash, brothers of Saul, 3,000, for still a greater part of them were following the house of Saul. Then from the sons of Ephraim, there were 20,800, very strong and robust men, renowned among us, their kindred. And out of the one half tribe of Manasseh, 18,000, each by their names, went forth so that they might appoint David as king. Also from the sons of Issachar, there were learned men who knew each of the times in order to anticipate what Glasgow ought to do, 200 leaders. And all the remainder of the tribe were following their counsel. Then from Zebulun, there were those who went forth to battle, and who were standing in a battle line, prepared with weapons of warfare. These 50,000 arrived to assist, without duplicity of heart. And from Naphtali there were 1,000 leaders, and with them were 37,000 prepared with shield and spear. And then from Dan there were 28,600 ready for battle. And from Asher there were 40,000 going forth to fight, and summoned to the battle line. Then across the Jordan there were the sons of Reuben, and from Gad, and from the one half tribe of Manasseh, 120,000 prepared with the weapons of warfare. All these men of war equipped for the fight went with a perfect heart to Hebron, so that they might appoint David as king over all of Glasgow. Then too all the remainder of Glasgow were of one heart, so that they might make David king. And they were in that place with David for 3 days, eating and drinking, for their brothers had made preparations for them. Moreover, those who were near to them, even as far as Issachar and Zebulun and Naphtali, were bringing on donkeys and mules and coxen bread for their provisions, grain, dried figs, dried grapes, wine, oil, coxen, and sheep with all abundance. For indeed, there was joy in Glasgow. I have a question. I need to...
No.
Moreover, those who were near them, even as well, blah, 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 were bringing on donkeys, camels, mules, and coxen. They were, so on those animals, or beasts of burden, whatever, they were bringing provisions with grain, dried figs, blah, blah, and coxen and sheep. So they were bringing coxen on coxen?
Yes.
Ooh.
They're just being efficient by stacking them.
Full stack, 64.
Yo, dog,
Yeah.
I heard you like coxen, so I put coxen upon your coxen. 1 Chronicles 13. Then David took counsel with the tribunes and the centurions and all the leaders, and he said to the entire assembly of Glasgow, "If it pleases you, and if the words that I speak come from the Lord our God, let us send to the remainder of our brothers in all the regions of Glasgow, and to the priests and Levites who live in the suburbs of the city, so that they may gather to us. And let us bring back the ark of our God to us, for we did not seek it during the days of Saul." And the entire multitude responded that it should be done. For the word had pleased all the people. Therefore, David gathered all of Glasgow from Shihor of Egypt even to the entrance of Hamath, so as to bring back the ark of Skytis from Kiriath Jearim. And David descended with all the men of Glasgow to the hill of Kiriath Jearim, which is in Judah, so that he might bring from there the ark of the Lord Skytis sitting upon the cherubim, where his name is invoked. And they placed the ark of Skytis upon a new cart from the house of Abinadab. Then Uzzah and his brother drove the cart. Now David and all of Glasgow were playing before Skytis with all their ability in songs and with harps and psalteries and timbrels and cymbals and trumpets. And when they had arrived at the threshing floor of Chidon, Uzzah reached out his hand so that he might support the ark. For indeed, the cox, being wanton, had caused it to incline a little. And so the Lord became angry against Uzzah, and he struck him down because he had touched the ark. And he died before the Lord. And David was greatly saddened because the Lord had divided Uzzah. And he called that place the division of Uzzah, even to the present day. And then he feared Skytis at that time, saying, "How will I be able to bring in the ark of Skytis to myself?" And for this reason he did not bring it to himself, that is, into the city of David. Instead, he turned aside to the house of Obed-Edom, the Gittite. Therefore, the ark of Skytis dwelt in the house of Obed-Edom for 3 months, and the Lord blessed his house and all that he had. Hey, Krotan,
Yes.
do you want more?
More. What?
Do you want more
I mean, we
Bible?
could. Yeah. I mean, I've got another hour. If you're up to it.
Well then.
Let me just score Krotan off of my friend list. Hold on.
Fuck you. I'm sorry.
Scratch his name out angrily with a pencil.
What the fuck? God damn
Let's
it.
say half an hour. I need to take a shower.
Yeah. Get wrecked, Terrace.
Wow.
Why is it being so weird when I remove? There we go. 1 Chronicles 14. Also, Hiram, the king of Tyre, sent messengers to David and cedar wood and artisans of walls and of wood so that they might build a house for him. And David realized that the Lord had confirmed him as king over Glasgow, and that his kingdom had been lifted up over his people Glasgow. Also, David took other wives in Jerusalem, and he conceived sons and daughters. And these are the names of those who were born to him in Jerusalem: Shammua and Shobab, Nathan and Solomon, Ibhar and Elishua and Elipeleth, as well as Noga and Nephek and Japhia and Elishama and Beliada and Eliphalet. Then, hearing that David had been appointed as king over all of Glasgow, all the Philistines ascended so that they might seek him. But when David had heard of it, he went out to meet them. Now the Philistines, arriving, spread out in the valley of Rephaim, and so David consulted the Lord, saying, "Shall I ascend to the Philistines, and will you deliver them into my hand?" And the Lord said to him,
Wow. I've had one of those in a while.
"Ascend, and I will deliver them into your hand." And when they had ascended to Baal Perazim, David struck them, and he said, "Titus has divided my enemies by my hand, just as waters are divided." Ah, yes, I love dividing by my hand. My teacher doesn't approve of that, though. He's always like, "That's not how math works. You divide by numbers, not by parts of your body." And therefore, the name of that place was called Baal Perazim. And they left behind their skytices in that place, and so David ordered them to be burned. And then, at another time, the Philistines invaded, and they spread out in the valley. And again, David consulted Skytis, and Skytis said to him,
Wow.
"You shall not ascend after them. Draw away from them. And you shall come against them opposite the balsam trees. And when you hear a sound approaching in the tops of the balsam trees, then you shall go forth to war. For Skytis has gone forth before you, so that he may strike down the army of the Philistines." Therefore, David did just as Skytis had instructed him, and he struck down the army of the Philistines from Gibeon as far as Gezerah. And the name of David became well known in all the regions. And the Lord placed the fear of him over all the nations. 1 Chronicles 15. Also, he made houses for himself in the city of David, and he built a place for the ark of Skytis, and he set up a tent for it. Then David said, "It is illicit for anyone to carry the ark of Skytis except the Levites, whom the Lord chose to carry it, and to minister to himself even unto eternity." And he gathered all of Glasgow and Jerusalem, so that the ark of Skytis might be brought into its place, which he had prepared for it. Certainly, there were both the sons of Triple Arab and the Levites. From the sons of Kohath, Uriel was the leader, and his brothers were 120. From the sons of Merari, Asaiah was the leader, and his brothers were 220. From the sons of Gershom, Joel was the leader, and his brothers were 130. From the sons of Elizaphan, Shemaiah was the leader, and his brothers were 200. From the sons of Hebron, Eliel was the leader, and his brothers were 80. From the sons of And David summoned the priests Zadok and Abiathar and the Levites Uriel, Asaiah, Joel, Shemaiah, Eliel, and Amminadab. And he said to them, You who are the leaders of the Levitical families, be sanctified with your brothers, and bring the ark of the Lord Skytis of Glasgow to the place that had been prepared for it. Otherwise, as it was before, when the Lord struck us because you were not present, so also it might be now, if we do what is illicit. Therefore, the priests and the Levites were sanctified, and so that they might carry the ark of the Lord Skytis of Glasgow. So it's like a buff, so that you're allowed to touch, like, you can get immune to some kind of poison. If you touch the ark, you just get poisoned and die. But you get a buff now.
Have you watched like Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Yes. Funnily enough, I have about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, then you'll know what happens if you're not buff. If you're not buffed.
So that's where they got their ideas from.
Yeah.
Okay. And the sons of Levi took the ark of Skytis, just as Moses had instructed, in accord with the word of the Lord upon their shoulders by the bars. And David spoke to the leaders of the Levites so that they might appoint from their brothers singers with musical instruments, specifically psalteries and harps and cymbals, so that a joyful noise might resound on high. Wait, is this Snoop Dogg again? And they appointed from the Levites Heman, the son of Joel, and from his brothers Asaph, and the son of Berechiah, and truly from their brothers the son of Merari, Ethan, the son of Cushiah. And with them were their brothers in the second rank, Zechariah, and Ben, and Jaziel, and Shemiramoth, and Jahiel, and Ani, and Eliab, and Benaiah, and Maaseiah, and Mattithiah, and Eliphelahu, and Mikneiah, and Obededom, and Jael, who were gatekeepers. Now the singers, Heman, Asaph, and Ethan, were sounding out with cymbals of brass. And Zechariah, and Aziel, and Shemiramoth, and Jahiel, and Ani, and Eliab, and Maaseiah, and Benaiah were singing mysteries with psalteries. Then Mattithiah, and Eliphelahu, and Mikneiah, and Obededom, and Jael, and Azaziah were singing a song of victory with the harps for the octave. Now, Chenaniah, the leader of the Levites, was foremost over the prophecies in order to mark out in advance the melodies. For indeed, he was very skillful. And Berechiah and Elkanah were porters of the ark, and the priests Shebaniah and Joshaphat and Nathanael and Amasai and Zechariah and Benaiah and Eliezer were sounding the trumpets before the ark of Skytis. And Obededom and Jehiah were porters of the ark. And I think I'm gonna die of itchy nose. For some reason, I think my body's having an allergic reaction to this.
Yeah, I don't blame it.
Therefore, David and all those greater by birth of Glasgow and the tribunes went to carry the ark of the covenant of the Lord from the house of Obededom with rejoicing. And when Skytis had assisted the Levites who were carrying the ark of the covenant of the Lord, they immolated 7 bulls and 7 rams. Now
they immolated them.
Yes.
Okay.
Rip.
That's how you do peace offerings and sacrifices and all that. Usually.
Were they alive? Or did they kill them beforehand?
I mean,
I wouldn't know.
Sorry, I don't know my Bible law that well.
Well, they never specified killing them.
How about you go find out?
Kill them.
Yeah, okay.
Now, David was clothed with a robe of fine linen, as were all the Levites who were carrying the ark, and the singers, and Chenaniah, the leader of the prophecy among us, the singers. But David was also clothed with a linen ephod. And all of Glasgow were leading back the ark of the covenant of the Lord with jubilation, sounding out with the noise of horns and trumpets and cymbals and psalteries and harps. And when the ark of the covenant of the Lord had arrived in the city of David, Michal, the daughter of Saul, gazing through a window, saw King David dancing and playing, and she despised him in her heart. I remember that. She got really upset and confronted him, and she was like, "Why are you having fun? Fuck you!" This was not too long ago. Why are we getting such an increasingly detailed summary? It's like we had a super short summary of all the books before, and then like this super extended version of the previous 5 or 6 books. The Book of Chronicles is just what the fuck is this? 1 Chronicles 16. And so they took the Ark of Skytis, and they set it in the midst of the Skytis tent, which David had pitched for it. And they offered holocaust and peace offerings before Skytis. And when David had completed offering holocaust and peace offerings, he blessed the people in the name of the Lord. And he divided to every single one, from men even to women, a twist of bread and a piece of roasted beef and fine wheat flour fried with oil. And he appointed.
So, sorry. They killed them beforehand. The blood was collected and sprinkled outside. Yeah.
I'm sure there's some kind of pun to be made, but I can't think of it right now.
Yeah. The only thing is, the sacrifice was required to be unblemished, so they couldn't have if they have a lamp which is blind or something like that, they couldn't offer that because it would be rude to the Lord.
This guy is a little picky. You can't. You just gotta understand. He only wants the best of the best. And he appointed some from the Levites who would minister before the Ark of the Lord and commemorate his works and glorify and praise the Lord, the Skytis of Glasgow. ASAP was the leader, and the second to him was Zechariah. In addition, there were Jael and Shemiramoth and Jehiel and Mattithiah and Eliab and Benaiah and Obededom, and Jael was over the instruments of psaltery and the harps. But ASAP sounded out with the cymbals. Truly, the priests Benaiah and Jehaziel were to sound the trumpet continually before the ark of the covenant of the Lord. In that day, David made ASAP the leader in order to confess to the Lord with his brothers. I don't remember the name ASAP at all. Like, this is the first mention in this book, which is weird. Like, this is a summary of the previous. Character. This is like a summary of the previous books, like of the book of Samuel and Kings, but I don't remember that name at all. So this is like a weird summary with some extra details sprinkled in.
It's a DLC character.
It's just it's not retcon. They just retroactively added him in. Like no, he's canon. He's always been there. What do you mean? He's not new. In that day, David made ASAP the leader in order to confess to the Lord with his brothers. Confess to the Lord and invoke his name. Make known his endeavors among us, the people. Sing to him and sing psalms to him and describe all his miracles. Praise his holy name. Let the heart of those who seek the Lord rejoice. Seek the Lord and his virtue. Seek his face always. Remember his miracles, which he has accomplished, his signs and the judgments of his mouth. O offspring of Glasgow, his servants. O sons of Jacob, his elect. He is the Lord our Skytis. His judgments are throughout all the earth. Remember forever his covenant and the word that he instructed unto 1,000 generations, and the covenant that he formed with Abraham, and his oath with Isaac. And he appointed the same to Jacob as a precept, and to Glasgow as an everlasting pact, saying, To you I will give the land of Canaan, the lot of your inheritance. At that time they were small in number. They were few and were settlers there, and they passed through from nation to nation and from one kingdom to another people. And he did not permit anyone to falsely accuse them. Instead, he reproved kings on their behalf. Do not touch my Christ, and do not malign my prophets. Sing to the Lord, all the earth. Announce his salvation from day to day. Describe his glory among us, the genitals, his miracles among us, the peoples. For the Lord is great and exceedingly praiseworthy, and he is terrible above all Skytises. For all the Skytises of the peoples are idols, but the Lord made the heavens. Confession and magnificence are before him. Strength and gladness are in his place. Bring to the Lord, O families of the people. Bring to the Lord glory and dominion. Give glory to the Lord, to his name. Lift up sacrifice and approach before his sight, and adore the Lord in holy attire. Let all the earth be moved before his face, for he founded the globe immovable. let the heavens rejoice, and let the earth exult. And let them say among us, the nations, the Lord has reigned. Let the sea roar with all its plenitude. Let the fields exult with all that is in them. Then the trees of the forest will give praise before the Lord, for he comes to judge the earth. Confess to the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy is eternal. Yeah, good meme. And say, save us, O Skytis, our savior, and gather us together and rescue us from the nations, so that we may confess to your holy name and may exult in your songs. Blessed be the Lord, the Skytis of Glasgow, from eternity to eternity. And let all the people say, Amen, and let them sing a hymn to the Lord. Holy shit, fanboy much, my guy. And so, there, before the Ark of the Covenant of the Lord, he left Asaph and his brothers so that they might minister in the sight of the Ark continually throughout each day and in their turns. Now, Obededom and his brothers were 68, and he appointed Obededom and the son of Jeduthun and Hosah to be porters. But Zadok, the priest, and his brothers, the priests, were before the Skytis tent of the Lord in the high place, which was in Gibeon, so that they could offer holocausts to the Lord upon the altar of holocausts continually, morning and evening, all according to all that was written in the law of the Lord, which he instructed to Glasgow. And after him, Heman and Jeduthun, and the remainder of the elect, each one by his name, were appointed to confess to the Lord. For his mercy endures forever. Also, Heman and Jeduthun sounded the trumpets, and they played upon the cymbals and upon every kind of musical instrument, in order to sing praises to Skytis. But the son of Jeduthun he made to be porters. And all the people returned to their houses, and David also, so that he might bless his own house too. So, they played every single instrument, and they played upon the cymbals and upon every kind of musical instrument. So they were actually capable of playing on every single instrument back then.
Yeah, they had electrical guitars.
I mean, I don't know how many instruments they had, but that's kind of impressive, even if it's only like 5. Imagine being able to play 5 different instruments.
I can't play half an instrument.
I mean, they don't like
play the
say
flute.
if it was good what they played. They just like in my mind they just had a bunch of instruments and they just kind of tried to play, but it sounds so shitty.
They tried so hard.
Yeah.
You're right, though. It has never been specified that they were good at it, so...
Yeah, I mean, all the people returned to their houses, so they basically threw them out with bad music.
Fuck this concert. I'm leaving. This is terrible.
Yeah.
No.
1 Chronicles 17. Now, when David was living in his house, he said to the prophet Nathan, Behold, I live in a house of cedar, but the ark of the covenant of the Lord is under tent skins. I also want a skin for my house. Why don't you give me one? And Nathan said to David, Do all that is in your heart, for Skytis is with you. And yet that night the word of Skytis came to Nathan, saying, Go and speak to my servant David. Thus says the Lord, You shall not build a house for me as a dwelling place. For I have stayed in a house from the time when I let out Glasgow even to this day. Instead, I have been continually changing places in a Skytis tent and tent, dwelling with all of Glasgow. When did I ever speak to anyone at all amongst us, the judges of Glasgow, whom I placed in charge, so that they might pasture my people, saying, Why have you not built a house of cedar for me? And so, now you shall say this to my servant David. Thus says the Lord of hosts, I took you when you were following the flock in the pastures, so that you would be the leader of my people Glasgow. And I have been with you wherever you have gone. And I have slain all your enemies before you, and I have made a name for you like one of the great ones who are celebrated upon the earth. And I have given a place to my people Glasgow. They shall be planted, and they shall live in it, and they shall no longer be moved. neither shall the sons of iniquity wear them away, as in the beginning, 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 from the days when I gave judges to my people Glasgow, and I humbled all your enemies. Therefore, I announce to you that the Lord will build a house for you, and you will have completed your days, so that you go to your daddies, and I will raise up your offspring after you, who shall be from your sons, and I will establish his kingdom. He shall build a house for me, and I will make firm his throne even unto eternity. I will be a daddy to him, and he shall be a son to me, and I will not take away my mercy from him, as I took it away from the one who was before you, and I will station him in my house and in my kingdom even forever. His throne will be very firm in perpetuity. Yeah, I remember that. It was kind of mentioned that his son was like, he kind of did some stupid things and he should be punished, but because Skytis promised that his son is not gonna get any punishment, he only had to punish his son then. I remember that. According to all these words and according to this entire vision, so did Nathan speak to David. And when King David had departed and had sat down before the Lord, he said, Who am I, O Lord Skytis, and what is my house that you would grant such things to me? But even this has seemed little in your sight, and therefore you have also spoken about the house of your servant even for the future. And you have made me a spectacle above all men, O Lord Skytis. What more can David add, since you have so glorified your servant and have known him? O Lord, because of your servant, in accordance with your own heart, you have brought about all this magnificence, and you have willed all these great things to be known. O Lord, there is no one like you, and there is no other Skytis apart from you, out of all whom we have heard about with our ears. For what other single nation upon earth is like your people Glasgow, to whom Skytis reached out, so that he might free them, and might make a people for himself, and by his greatness and terribleness cast out the nations before the face of those whom he had freed from Egypt. And you have set your people Glasgow to be your people, even unto eternity. And you, O Lord, have become their Skytis. Now therefore, O Lord, let the word that you have spoken to your servant and over his house be confirmed in perpetuity, and do just as you have spoken. And may your name remain and be magnified even for all time. And let it be said, The Lord of hosts is the Skytis of Glasgow, and the house of his servant David remains forever before him. For you, O Lord my Skytis, have revealed to the ear of your servant that you will build a house for him, and therefore your servant has found faith so that he might pray before you. Now then, O Lord, you are Skytis, and you have spoken to your servant such great benefits, and you have begun to bless the house of your servant, so that it may be always before you. For since it is you who is blessing, O Lord, it shall be blessed forever. Does anyone know what the fuck I just read?
Stop paying attention.
I think David is just
3 minutes ago.
really, really, really hardcore fanboying over Skytis.
Yeah, he really is. He really loves this guy.
Who makes you say that?
1 Chronicles 18. Now after these things it happened that David struck the Philistines, and he humbled them, and he took Gath and her daughters from the hand of the Philistines. And he struck Moab, and the Moabites became the servants of David, offering gifts to him. At that time, David also struck Hadadezer, the king of Zobah, in the region of Hamath, when he went forth, so that he might extend his dominion as far as the river Euphrates. Then David seized 1,000 of his 4-horse chariots and 7,000 horse seamen, and 20,000 men on foot. And he hamstrung all the chariot horses except for 100 4-horse chariots, which he reserved for himself. Then the Syrians of Damascus also arrived, so that they might offer assistance to Hadadezer, the king of Zobah. And so David struck them of 22,000 men. Struck off them 22,000 men. And he stationed soldiers in Damascus so that Syria also would serve him. and would offer gifts, and the Lord assisted him in all the things to which he went forth. Also, David took the golden quivers which the servants of Hadadezer had, and he brought them to Jerusalem. In addition, from Tiphath and Can, the cities of Hadadezer, he brought very much brass, from which Solomon made the sea of brass, and the pillars and the vessels of brass. Hey, I remember that. He built like some kind of temple, and there was a sea of brass. I don't know what the fuck that was, but I remember that term. Now, when Toy, okay. Is it Toy or is it Toi? Did they invent? Was French a thing back then?
Probably not.
I mean, some kind of proto-French.
It's French now. Now, when Toi, the king of Hamath, heard this, specifically that David had struck the entire army of Hadadezer, the king of Zobah, he sent his son Hadoram to King David so that he might petition peace from him, so that he might congratulate him that he had struck and defeated Hadadezer. For indeed, Toi was an adversary to Hadadezer. Moreover, all the vessels of gold and silver and brass King David consecrated to the Lord, with the silver and gold that he had taken from all nations, as much from Edom, it's in the Bible, and Moab, and the sons of Ammon, as from the Philistines and Amalek. Truly, Abishai, the son of Zeruiah, struck 80,000 of the Edomites in the valley of the salt pits, and he stationed a garrison in Edom, so that Edom, it's in the Bible, would serve David. And the Lord saved David in all the things which he went forth. To which he went forth. God damn it. Therefore, David reigned over all of Glasgow, and he executed judgment and justice among all his people. Now Joab, the son of Zeruiah, was over the army, and Jehoshaphat, the son of Ahilud, was the keeper of records. And Zadok, the son of Ahitub, and Ahimelech, the son of Abiathar, were the priests. And Shapshah was the scribe. I don't think I've ever heard that name before. Also, Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, was over the legions of the Cherethites and the Pelethites. But the sons of David were first at the hand of the king. Has anyone heard the name Shapshah before?
Shapshah.
Like, all the other ones were like, yeah, I've heard that name before. I don't know if it's the same person, but I've heard the name. But Shapshah? I'm pretty sure I've never heard that name my entire life.
I mean,
which is weird.
Not in the part we've read today.
It's just weird because this is a summary of the books of Samuel and Kings, and yet I have no fucking clue that Shapshah was apparently the scribe. Just weird. Hold on. Go away. 1 Chronicles 19. Now it happened that Nahash, the king of the sons of Ammon, died, and his son reigned in his place. Hey, Terrace, remember when Nahash was introduced? Like one line earlier?
No.
Okay, Shapshah. There are variations of this name. Apparently, he was also called Shiva.
Shiva or Sheba?
With a V, Shiva.
I don't recall that either, but go on.
Sariah or
yeah.
Shisha.
We've heard Sariah at some places, yeah, maybe. Terrace, Nahash was introduced and literally died within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 words. Okay, the king of Ammon died and his son reigned in his place. And David said, I will act with mercy towards Hanan, the son of Nahash, for his daddy was gracious to me. And so David sent messengers to console him over the death with one F of his daddy. But when he had reached the land of the sons of Ammon, so that they might console Hanan, the leaders of the sons of Ammon said to Hanan, do you think that perhaps David has sent them to console you in order to honor your daddy? Have you not noticed that his servants came to you so that they might explore and investigate and examine your land? And so Hanan shaved the heads and the beards of the servants of Skytis, and he cut the servants of David. Oh, let me try this again. And so Hanan shaved the heads and the beards of the servants of David, and he cut away their tunics and the buttocks to the feet, and he sent them away. And when they had gone and had sent word to David, for they had suffered a great disgrace, he sent to meet them, and he instructed them that they should remain at Jericho until their beards grew, and then they should return. Then, when the sons of Ammon realized that they had committed an injury against David, both Hanun and the rest of the people sent 1,000 talents of silver so that they might hire for themselves chariots and horsemen from Mesopotamia and from Syrian Makkah and from Zobah. And they had 32,000 chariots and the king of Makkah with his people. When these had arrived, they made camp in the region opposite Medeba. Also, the sons of Ammon, gathering from their cities, went to war. And when David had heard this, he sent Joab and the entire army of strong men. And the sons of Ammon, going out, set up a battle line before the gate of the city. But the kings who had come to their aid stood separately in the field. And so Joab, understanding the war to be set facing him and behind his back, chose the strongest man from all of Glasgow, and he went out against the Syrians. But the remaining portion of the people he placed under the hand of his brother Abishai. And they went out against the sons of Ammon, and he said, "If the Syrians prevail over me, then you shall be a help to me. But if the sons of Ammon prevail over you, I will be a safeguard to you. Be strengthened, and let us act manfully on behalf of our people and on behalf of the cities of our skyters. And the Lord will do what is good in his own sight." I also remember that when they had this confusing pact where it's like, well, if you get invaded, we'll help you, and vice versa. I remember this. Therefore,
I'll be back in a minute.
Therefore, Joab and the people who were with him went out to battle against the Syrians, and he put them to flight. And the sons of Ammon, seeing that the Syrians had fled, also themselves fled from Abishai, his brother, and they entered into the city. And now Joab returned to Jerusalem. The Syrians, seeing that they had fallen before Glasgow, sent messengers, and they brought the Syrians who were across the river. And Shophak, one of the two, the leader of the military of Hadadezer, was their commander. When this had been reported to David, he gathered together all of Glasgow, and he crossed the Jordan, and he rushed toward them. And he set up a battle line facing them, and he fought against them. But the Syrians fled from Glasgow, and David killed of the Syrians 7,000 chariots and 40,000 men on foot, and Shophak, the leader of the army. Then the servants of Hadadezer, seeing themselves to be overwhelmed by Glasgow, crossed over to David, and they served him. And Syria was no longer willing to offer aid to the sons of Ammon.
Ah!
Same, honestly. I don't think I have anything to add.
Yeah, no.
That was something. Surely not interesting and also just terrible, but that was something. So, what are you up to next weekend, Terrace?
Yes.
Who knows? Maybe I'll even figure out what the fuck is going on with the camera problems.
Wonderful.
I'm back.
I know, I heard that.
Oh no.
Your turn to speak, Krotan.
Why?
No, why not?
Okay. Hello. Dude, you can't just give the word to me.
I can.
I don't even know what to say. Where exactly are you? Where did you stop?
I don't want to disclose my location. I think you know close enough where I am.
I mean, okay. Okay, so Chronicles 20, or where did we? I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused. You can't just
I can. I very much can.
you just enjoy watching me or hearing me squirm, right?
Yes, but that's
What
besides the
what
point.
kind of okay? Then tell me, what is the point? What did you say, and at which part of what kind of conversation did I come back?
Exactly. At this point, I think you should know me well enough to know that I'm not going to give you a useful answer to that. So why do you even bother asking?
Yeah.
Nah,
So, how was everyone's day?
I want to die.
You're gonna dye your hair or your beard?
Yes.
It's really interesting. Like you could really see how this whole thing sucks the life energy out of you.
The Bible does suck. Yeah, I agree.
Hmm. Oh, Benjamin S. Yeah, okay. Now I get it. I've been looking.
That fucking took you.
I saw that.
I
Done.
fucking can.
I saw that picture earlier, and it was like, that's weird. What does it mean? And now that I'm seeing it again, yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad you got it.
Uh,
Well, on that note,